This is a recap for the ES Runner and Euro Runner trading systems for August the 10th, 2012. Starting with the pre-market session. We'll go first to the ES. I always start with the ES first. Going back to 3 o'clock in the morning, looking for our first trades after 3:15 with the cash market opening. You could take trades before 3:15 if you got a nice clean market open. In this case, we don't have any trades between 3 and 3:15. We got our first long here at 4:20, but we had a high impact news release at 4:30, so don't take a trade if you don't have sufficient time to make profit, so no entry there. We got a scalp here that's an intra-series scalp. It fit the rules of 3 periods beforehand, but we have an SSI facing down against us. For an intra-series scalp, you want to look at the SSI. If you have if you have an SSI facing down against you, don't take this trade. We're using the SSI now more to qualify the scalps, and for intra-series scalps, SSI plays a very important role. It plays an important role on the first scalp number in a series as well, but a far more critical role on the intra-series scalp. This would be a 6-tick losing trade. From the entry here at 97, it went down to 96 actually, came back up, and you do have an up arrow triangle, so this trade actually is a 1-tick losing trade if you don't use the SSI to confirm the entry. Otherwise, again, it's best on an inter-series scalp, a second or third or fourth scalp in a series, to use the SSI to confirm whether or not you should take the entry. In this case, you really shouldn't, or you should take a much smaller position. So it's a 1-tick loser in this case here. And this trade here was a short, and then closing just before the market opens at 9:30 at 9:28 would be a 2 ticks of loss on 2 contracts, so a total of 4 ticks loss a day. And using that inter-series scalp, we're going to make it a 5-tick loss today, this morning. It's Friday, August the 10th, a Friday in the middle of August. You have some good pre-markets. We've had some pretty decent pre-markets this week, but today we lose 5 ticks on a Friday, which is really not your better day to trade. Now, on Fridays, we go up until 12 o'clock, and we had a long entry here at about 10:15 in the morning, 10:16 in the morning. It made its 8 ticks from the 96.25 up here to 99. Actually, it made its 8 ticks right there. And the entry price was 96.25, which was, oh, you know what? I actually got to change to the 2-minute. That's why we're off here by a moment. So the entry was 97 on the 2-minute, and then the exit was 99. Again, profits are taken when it even touches the profit. There's not a guaranteed fill, but a lot of fills do occur at the touch. Just the same way if a loss just touches the stop loss, I take that as a loss as well. So 8 ticks of profit made on this. And then we had a short that came in here, and the short had the double triangles, which is a reason to leave the trade. It's a warning. It tells you to go down here and look at the SSI. If you have any arrows going against your direction, which if you're taking a short, arrows against it would be up, then you exit the trade here at the open of this candle, loses 3 ticks on 2 contracts. So today, between that trade and that trade up until 12 o'clock, it's a total of 2 ticks of profit made on the ES today. The Euro had a long here, double triangles, look down at the SSI. If you don't have arrows facing up or no arrows at all, again, let me make this simple. 2 triangles means look down at the SSI, leave the trade if you have any arrows going against you. Here you had 1 arrow going against you, leave the trade. So you leave it right here, lost 13 ticks on the entire contract, position size it is, first and second half of the position, stopped out. So that's negative 13 times 2. Entry here, almost made its 20 pips but didn't, and then the news came out at 4:30. If you're in a loss on the news event, close your trade before the news. In this case, you're in a loss, so you close the trade at break even. The news event was at 4:30, which is right here. And again, if you are just before the news event, if you're in profit, which technically speaking, you pretty much were right there, you move it to break even, you got stopped out then. Or if you're not in profit, you close at whatever loss you're in. But right here when the candle opened, you were technically at break even, so this trade got stopped out. Sprint trade went down about 7 or 8 ticks, didn't follow through, closed at the first aqua triangle when you have arrows going against you. This trade, entry here, exit here for the same reasons listed here, break even. This trade, a long made 20 pips, and then the runner on this trade got taken out here at 11:55, one candle before the 12 o'clock, where we exit trades on the euro. Total of 8 pips made today on profit on the euro. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you. September should be an outstanding, September to December. For those watching this video, if you're not a member, you need to become a member. These systems have made, the ES has made approximately 1,300 points in 4 months, even with the slow August. And that's not counting the 30-minute system. That's only counting the 2 and the 5-minute system. The 30-minute system has made that much or more. The euro has made approximately 25 pips on average per day, about 30 before we hit July and August. And this week it's made 30, 35, 41 positive pips Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It lost 2 pips yesterday and it made 8 pips today. That's over 100 pips this week in August. If you're not a member of this service and are not using these systems, you need to become one. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the room. You can contact me at info@es-runner.com or eric@advancedorderflowtrading.com. Or sorry, that's eric@advancedorderflowtrading.com. That website is currently under construction. Should be done in the next couple of weeks. Otherwise, the current website, which is very basic, is www.es-runner.com.